the west, where the tumbleweeds roll, and the sun shines bright and the beer is never cold. The hamlet known as Shaven Gulch was a quiet frontier town. Pretty ladies strolled about the streets and cowboys milled around. Then one fateful afternoon, trouble came to stay. The Cooper brothers, Bruce, Biff, and Buck, had come to town to play. First stop was the sheriff's joint. He was bound until he chafed. With no law for 100 miles, the ladies were not safe. For the next few days they ransacked the town. They claimed it as their own. Bruce robbed the bank, Biff shot at folks, and Buck tried on cologne. The menacing continued for 3 odd western days, till one last decided she'd had enough of them evil Cooper ways. In secrecy, young Patty Ann penned a letter to a friend. "Hurry, Jake," it read, "there's trouble, and our town you must defend." She gave it to a rider who tucked it in his sombrero, and fast he rode up north to deliver it to our hero. Peaceful and serene, Jake's homestead was his haven, far from shotguns, outlaws, and the town of Gulch's shaven. But when the courier appeared with a letter from the dame, Jake recalled why he gave up guns and that silly Rattlesnake name. 5 years prior in the town of Gulch, where Jake kept law and order, he was wrangling up an outlaw from just south of the border. But when it came time for the draw, his lightning reflexes turned to coleslaw. A boom and a bang, the crowd in awe, mouths gaped wide with fallen jaw. Jake's shot had gone wide. This never happened. He almost cried. The outlaw's shot was a direct hit to the belt buckle. Jake's pants dropped to the ground, and the townspeople let out a mighty chuckle. Though the memories had caused him grief and his gun was somewhat dirty, he felt allegiance to his lady, and that there letter sure smelled pretty. So back to Shaven Gulch he rode with a 6-gun on his belt, to prove to the Coopers, the town, and himself he was a force still to be felt. The once bustling Shaven Gulch was now a barren ghost town. Doors were shut and windows drawn, not a soul was to be found. Jake strode right down Main Street, but he kept a watchful eye. And then he heard sweet Patty Ann's helpless, troubled cry. Then appeared the Cooper trio with Patty in their clutch. "Come get your girl," Bruce taunted, "if you care about her all that much." Buck and Biff, they held her back while Bruce he swaggered near. A showdown ought to settle this score, the victor rules the frontier. And so the stage had set itself, the circle was complete. Jake versus the outlaw on that same damn dirty street. As the hot noon sun shone down upon the 2 advancing men, Rattlesnake Jake could not be sure he wouldn't fail again. A bead of sweat rolled down his chin as he wondered if he could actually win. Should he notify his next of kin? Then something clicked. Jake shot a grin. He mustered all his strength within and visualized the firing pin. He had returned again to his life of sin. Bang, bang, the 2 guns fired. The smoke cleared, events transpired. Jake and Bruce still standing tall. For reasons unknown, neither man did fall. But Jake stood fast with assured smile. Bruce opposite him, no longer hostile. Rattlesnake was once again the big cheese in the town. 'Cause now Bruce Cooper's pants had fallen down. In the name of justice, in the name of love, Rattlesnake's rationale, or the lack thereof, had given him the courage and given him the means to bust that mean old outlaw right out of his jeans. The townsfolk emerged from hiding to see the goings-on, and when they saw that no-pants Bruce, they cheerfully laughed along. Bruce was run straight out of town. Biff and Buck soon followed after. The humiliation too much to bear. That town was full of laughter. Shaven Gulch was back to normal. Jake was deemed a savior, and every visitor since that day's been on their best behavior. And so it seems that our tale is drawing to a close. I hope you've enjoyed this legend and all its witty prose. As for Jake and Patty Ann, well, they couldn't be more happy. They found true love, I'll spare details, the rest is just plain sappy. So if you're ever thinking about traveling west and starting up a fight, make sure to wear suspenders, 'cause a belt just ain't right.